Okay, so I have been seeing this trend going on all over TikTok and I'm super invested. So this is my Harry Potter story. Let's get started. First up, I need to be sorted into a house. Yay, Gryffindor! Woo! So now we know my house, we need to find out who my best friend is at Hogwarts. Okay, we can fly together, this is cool. And now for my enemy. You do to me? Why would I hate Hagrid? What? Okay, now we have to be the golden trio. So who is the third in our party of friends? Tonks. All right, we're going for some variety. So Tonks, Madam Hooch, and I are chilling, but who do I have a crush on? Hey, that is so true. And finally, who will I date in my first year? This is so weird. All right, stay tuned for year 1 coming soon. Welcome back to my Harry Potter story. This time I'm going to try very hard not to hold my finger on the mic. The last time we got sorted into Gryffindor, met my 2 best friends, Madam Hooch and Tonks, found out Hagrid was my enemy, found out I had a crush on Sirius Black, and found out at some point in my first year I'm going to start dating Kingsley Shacklebolt. Was that enough for you? Because that was quite a lot of information in a short amount of time. But enough rambling, we are learning. So what is my favourite subject? Care of magical creatures, okay. But my least favourite subject, now that would be herbology, okay, we'll take it. So one day, Madam Hooch and I are just chilling, flying around the castle. I get spotted by the head of Gryffindor, and they're like, yo, you need to be on the Quidditch team. So I try out, but what position am I going to get? That would be number 4, which is, it looks like I'm a chaser. So I'm one of 3 chasers on my team, but who's the rest of my team? Who's our keeper? Victor Crumb, okay. And another one of our chasers is... Okay. The third and final chaser is Sirius Black. Yes, I can hang out with my crush. This is so good. And for our beaters, 1 of 2, we have Molly Weasley. Let's do it. Second beater is Tonks. Yes, we're so going to win the Quidditch Cup. And finally, our seeker. Okay, this is going to be an interesting team. Tune in next time to find out who tells us there's a troll in the dungeon! Thought you ought to know. Hello and welcome back to my Harry Potter story. Today we are spilling the tea and carrying on to find out what's going on in my first year of Hogwarts. Now we know I end up dating Kingsley, but what house is Kingsley in? Ravenclaw. Okay, I actually think that's accurate. Obviously the houses in my Harry Potter story are not book accurate because Goyle is in Gryffindor. You just have to kind of leave all that at the door and go along with it. So Kingsley and I have started dating. Who is our biggest supporter of our relationship? Lucius Malfoy, okay. And who is really not happy about it at all? Who wants the relationship to end? Lucius, what the hell? That genuinely makes 0 sense, but okay, the cards have dealt what the cards have dealt. So it is the first game of the year. Gryffindor versus who for the first Quidditch Cup game of the year? Ravenclaw. All right, let's hope Kingsley's not on the team. That could be awkward. But out of Gryffindor and Ravenclaw, who is going to win the first match of the season? Gryffindor! Of course we are. We're a badass team. But as we know, trouble is afoot at Hogwarts, so who is going to try and take me off my broom? Neville! God damn it, Neville. And who is going to save me? Who is going to cause Neville to lose concentration? Cedric Diggory at the help. Gotta love Cedric. So Gryffindor is celebrating a win. We're all at the Halloween feast, but who is going to come in and announce there's a troll in the dungeon? Of course it's Neville. Neville, are you working for Voldemort? This is such a twist. So Tonks and Mad Hooch and I are running down to the dungeon to find out, but who is trapped by the troll? Lavender Brown. We save Lavender, defeat the troll, but who's going to come and find us in the dungeons? Moaning Myrtle. Bet she rats us out. So what a twist. We are suspicious of Neville Longbottom working with Lord Voldemort to come and take us down. Tune in next time where we do a little bit more digging and try and find out what is going on and what is hidden on the 3rd floor corridor. Or who is hidden. Hello, bonjour, hola, and welcome back to my Harry Potter story. We are going on detective mode today to find out, 1, if Neville is indeed evil, and 2, what is going on, what is being hidden at Hogwarts, and what is happening. So let's get started. First things first, we know Tonks and I are in Gryffindor, but I just wanted to find out what house Madam Hooch was in. Slytherin! Okay, that's an interesting twist. So we're all off to the library to start doing some research, trying to find out what's going on, but who's going to see us in the restricted section? Gilderoy Lockhart. I bet he lets us get away with it. We'll just flutter our eyelashes at him. So after finding out about the stone and Nicholas Flamel, we're going to head up to the 3rd floor corridor to see what we can find. But who's going to see us up there? Ron Weasley, okay. Yo, maybe Ron is working with Neville. We could have a real big twist on our hands here. Ron reports us being out after curfew, but as he was too, he gets sent to detention with us. Who's leading that detention? Professor Sprout. Okay, I hate herbology. This is not going to go well. Professor Sprout takes us to the Forbidden Forest. We see someone out there working with Voldemort. Who's it going to be? Of course it was Umbridge. It was so Umbridge. Very not surprised about this one. Wow. Okay, so we've got a potential of Ron working with Neville as well. Umbridge clearly working with Voldemort, but who's surprised about that? Tune in next time when we find out who Gryffindor play for their 2nd match of the year, and if they win, continuing their winning streak in the Quidditch World Cup. We find out what's going on at Christmas, and we finally get to Alohomora, the 3rd floor corridor door, to find out what is hiding behind that door and why it's forbidden. You're not going to want to miss it. Hello and welcome back to my Harry Potter story. Today we are heading into Christmas and we are bringing the drama. Because I don't think we've had enough drama yet. So it is Christmas time and I'm opening presents. Who's giving me my first present? Okay then. How about my second present? Who's going to give me my second present? These are some weird gift givers I'm having. This gift is a little bit present. Feels soft and squishy and it holds the invisibility cloak. Who gave me that? Neville! Oh no! Well, Kingsley and I know how to fight because I gave him a Christmas with me. He didn't get me one, so who's going to take my side in this fight? Bellatrix is strange. Oh, I don't know if I agree with this team lineup, but okay. And who is not? Who's going to side with Kingsley? Who's going to be like, Alice, you're totally in the wrong? Lee Jordan. Backstabbing little. I am very upset, so I'm going to run off and go and cry in a corner, but who's going to be there to comfort me? Professor McGonagall. Helped me go on the Quidditch team, and now she is hugging me in my time of need. A pro girl here. That is, of course, assuming that McGonagall is Gryffindor in this story, but I guess she is now. As mentioned last time, the 2nd house game of the year is coming up, so who are Gryffindor playing after Christmas? Slytherin. Okay, Madam Hooch is so on that team, we might be in for trouble here. We'll find out who wins that after Christmas. McGonagall's picked me up. I'm super focused on Quidditch, but who's going to sit with me for Christmas dinner? Madam Hooch, yes! My girl's got my back. But will Kingsley and I survive this fight? Who will I be dating after Christmas? Ah! Guess we don't survive the fight. Well, I guess someone gave me a shoulder to cry on. I'm very happy about this. I don't know if that was obvious. Do tune in next time when we play Slytherin in the House Cup, not World Cup, as I said in the last video. We will go and find out who is on the 3rd floor, and we will also find out how Kingsley is going to react, or how everybody else is going to react to me now apparently dating serious. Hello, and welcome back to my Harry Potter story. Boy, did things get tasty last time. So let's get straight on into what's going on next. So Sirius and I are dating now, but we want to keep it quiet. So who's the first person who's going to find out about our secret relationship? Ron. Oh no, this might not be a good thing. That reminds me, I actually have a theory about what's going on. So I think Umbridge is the big bad here, and she's like imperioing Ron and Neville to kind of do her dirty work, and that's like Neville breaking out. That's why he gave us the invisibility cloak last time. So now I have the invisibility cloak. We are so within range to go and check out the 3rd floor. So who's going to come with me? Cedric. And who is going to join us? Who's going to make our party a trio? Victor Crumb, okay? Super quick though, let's find out what house Sirius is in. Just for nearly Ravenclaw. But he's in Gryffindor too. Everyone's in bloody Gryffindor. Okay, so Cedric, Victor, and I are heading up to the 3rd floor. We unlock more of the door. Who is inside? Bellatrix is inside with Fluffy the dog. What? Yo, low-key though, is Bellatrix trying to help us or stop Fluffy or get past Fluffy to help someone else? Bellatrix, why are you there? Bellatrix luckily doesn't see us because we're under the invisibility cloak. So we run off to go and tell Hagrid we found her. But is Hagrid on side or not? Let's find out. Who does he run to tell we saw Bellatrix with Fluffy? Oh no! No! Hagrid is not on side! Well, this has really not gone my way today. I've put my faith in the wrong people and bad things have happened. The bad people now know, or who we think are the bad people, now know things they probably shouldn't. We're really going to need to befriend Bellatrix here. That should be fine because she sided with me in the whole Kingsley thing. Tune in next time when we do play Slytherin, find out who wins that match, and also carry on with the crazy, see what happens when more people start finding out about Sirius and me, and try our best to befriend Bellatrix to make sure she doesn't work for the wrong side. You're not going to want to miss this one.
We have some characters that still need sorting, so here is a rapid year 1 sorting ceremony. Hagrid, Seamus, Lucius, Bellatrix, Lee Jordan, Olivander,
Wingardium Leviosa.
Lavender, Myrtle, Lockhart, Ron, Neville, Professor Sprout, Umbridge,
Professor?
Barty Crouch Jr.,
Or is it just happening inside my head?
Of course it's happening inside your head, Harry.
Hello and welcome back to my Harry Potter story. Last time, things really didn't go our way. We definitely put our faith in the wrong people. So let's see the ramifications of those actions and let's carry on and find out what happens next. First things first though, we did a mini sorting between this episode and last, and I realised in that we didn't end up with a head of Hufflepuff House. So I just wanted to find out who that was in this story. So our head of Hufflepuff House is... Dumbledore, okay. Let's find out what subject Dumbledore teaches as head of Hufflepuff House. Care of magical creatures? Let's go with it. Low-key, I love the idea of Dumbledore teaching care of magical creatures. On with the story now. Who's annoyed at me for bringing Cedric and Victor up to explore the third floor? Neville. Of course you are. We're still not sure about you, Neville, dude. But who is it that I'm going to start exploring Fluffy the three-headed dog with? Neville! Okay. Just reinforcing my theory that it's actually Umbridge imperioing these guys to help her. Just saying. It's Quidditch time, finally! Gryffindor versus Slytherin is happening, but who wins? Yes! Gryffindor! 2-2! Also, I forgot to do Hufflepuff versus Slytherin from the first match, so who won that match? Hufflepuff! Okay, Slytherin lost too. And who wins Ravenclaw versus Hufflepuff at this part of the year? Hufflepuff! Okay, so Hufflepuff and Gryffindor with 2 victories, and the final match of the season comes down to the 2. Whoever wins that match will win the House Cup. That's exciting. So Neville and I are doing some research into Fluffy, trying to work out why he's here, and once we do, we find out who belongs to Dumbledore. Oh, a twist! But who finds out that we know that Dumbledore is the owner of Fluffy? Oh, no! Bellatrix, please, I'm begging you, be my friend. You don't want to give this information to Umbridge. I promise we're the better side. Come join me next time when we find out whether Bellatrix is going to work with us or not, or work with Umbridge, and might, in fact, start trying to get together our trio to take on the third floor corridor and find out what is hiding there. You're not going to want to miss it. Make sure you're following to see the next one. Hello, and I am back for part 8, I think we're on now, of my Harry Potter story. Boy, we are getting close to the end of the year. Also, terrible theories incoming, right? So I said in the last one that I was trusting Neville because I felt that Umbridge was imperioing him, and that was why it was fine. He actually wasn't working against us, but Umbridge is imperioing him. It means everything I tell him, he's giving back to her. Let's maybe just focus on some drama, because we haven't had some of that for a while. So let's find out who's the next person to find out about Sirius and my secret relationship. Gilderoy! Did he catch us kissing in a corridor? Who's completely against Sirius and I dating? I've been speaking about it as an idea and they're just like, nope. No! Kingsley hears a rumour that I'm dating someone else, and so to get back at me, he says he's dating this person. Barty Crouch! That's a change. Maybe that's really why we broke up. Alright, down to business. I've really got to get Bellatrix on side, but I find her in potions and she's sitting with... No! Why is our Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher in our potions class? Bellatrix, no! Oh, this is just so not gone my way. Let's be straight with her. I'm going to go straight up to her after she's finished speaking language. Who sent her to the third floor? Kingsley? Why did Kingsley send her to the third floor? I am just being betrayed left, right and centre. This is a joke at this point. Alright, it is game time. We are heading to the third floor. Who's the first person I'm bringing with me? Tonks, of course, because Tonks has actually been on team for the whole bloody story. But who is joining? Who's going to come with us to see if Fluffy is indeed hiding the Philosopher's Stone? Yes! Sirius! Oh, okay, yes, Maybe we'll tell Tonks. Maybe we'll see if Tonks is on board. But it's Sirius, Tonks and I are going to the third floor corridor. But who's going to block the doorway? Who's going to say, no, you're not going, you're not breaking curfew? McGonagall! This isn't going to go well. Are we really going to Pontificus Totalis Professor McGonagall here? I feel like we don't have a choice. Join me next time to see if we do stun McGonagall or if we maybe put our plans on hold and wait for a better evening to sneak out and go and see what Fluffy is hiding. Also, we have the last 2 Quidditch matches of the year coming up. We've probably got 2 more parts of this year. You're not going to want to miss them. Hit that follow button so you see the next one when it comes out. See you soon. Hello and welcome back to my Harry Potter story. Last time we hit a stumbling block because McGonagall caught us trying to sneak out after curfew. We had to put our plan on hold, and there's still a few more things we probably need to find out about. First things first, the end of the Quidditch House Cup. Hufflepuff versus Gryffindor. Who wins? No! Oh no! We came so close. So Hufflepuff wins, Gryffindor second versus Ravenclaw and Slytherin, who is third. Ravenclaw! So Ravenclaw win their final match, beating Slytherin. Slytherin have no wins this season. Ouch. Alright, so we're all a bit distraught, but after the Quidditch match, someone starts chasing me down the corridors. Gilderoy, why are you chasing me? As Gilderoy is weirdly chasing me down the corridors, I jump into a room and find an empty room with a weird mirror in it. Who am I going to bring back to the weird mirror with me so we can try and work out what the hell it is? Sirius. Of course I am, me and my boo. So Sirius and I are checking out the mirror. We kind of work out what it is, but someone walks in. Who catches us there? Neville! Gathering the last bits of info we need before we go to the third floor. Who's going to tell us Fluffy is indeed hiding something? Gilderoy! You're not supposed to tell us this stuff. But thanks, man. I know you've got our back. I know you support Sirius and I. Quickly interject, though. Who supports Sirius and I? Who's going to be like our biggest fan? Of course Sirius is. And when people find out about the relationship, who is going to try and take us down? Who doesn't want the relationship to last? Lavender! Are you after my man? I will fight you. Tonks, Sirius and I are ready. We're going to the third floor corridor. Nothing's going to stop us. But Victor is waiting for us down in the common room. I'm sorry, Victor. We are Pratificus Totalising your ass, boy. And we have come to the end of the penultimate episode of Year 1 of My Harry Potter Story. Next time, we're going to take on the third floor corridor. We're going to find out about more teachers because we're going to find out who has set each challenge. So very close. We will also find out who wins the Year 1 House Cup. We know that Hufflepuff take the Quidditch Cup, but it's all about the House Cup. Any of the four could take it. You are going to want to follow to make sure you do not miss the conclusion of this story. It's gonna be electric! Hello and welcome to the final part of My Harry Potter Story Year 1. Now you might not have seen part 9 because TikTok did me dirty, so if you haven't, hit the little picture of my face there and go check that out and then come back and watch this one. Last time we left it off with Tonks, Sirius and I, Pratificus Totalising Victor Crumb and heading off to the third floor corridor. Now considering we know that Dumbledore is in fact the care of magical creatures teacher and the owner of Fluffy, I think it's safe to say that the first task is set by Dumbledore. But let's find out about the other 5. So who is it that places the devil's snare under the trapdoor beneath Fluffy's feet? Gilderoy Lockhart, okay. Bit of an odd one, but we'll go with it. Next up, we're jumping on a broomstick to try and catch our flying keys, but who charmed the keys? Umbridge? Okay. Sure. We've got the key, we're shoving it in the door, we are into the chess room. Who has transfigured the chess pieces? Okie dokie, this is a very strange scenario. But of course, as we play the game of chess, somebody has to sacrifice themselves. So Tonks on Sirius. Sirius! My boo is going to sacrifice himself to let us go forwards. Love you, Sirius. The next one is super easy because the troll is already knocked out. But who put the troll there in the first place? Olivander? Professor Olivander? All right. And the last challenge, the potions challenge. Who laid out the potions for us? Professor Moody. Guess he's our potions teacher. Okay. It has all come down to this. I walk into the final room alone, see the mirror of Erised, but who is stood in front of it? Umbridge! We called it! So unsurprisingly, it was Umbridge who was working with Voldemort. Obviously, I have the magical power of love in my hands. I get the Philosopher's Stone, and I take down Umbridge. Umbridge is dead. Everybody celebrate. With all that fuss sorted and everybody back and healthy and safe, we just have one more thing to decide. It's been a long year, but who has won the House Cup? Hufflepuff! Of course they did. Damn it! Oh, I thought we'd done so well. What a roller coaster, and what many things we have left to discover, decide, and find out in year 2. Do keep following the channel, keep an eye out, because we will be back very soon with year 2, Chamber of Secrets, and find out what is amiss and who is going to be accusing me of being the heir of Slytherin. You are not going to want to miss it.